Welcome, beloveds. Take a deep breath and arrive here in the sacred space between tenderness and transformation. This reading I titled From Tender Waters to Radiant Flame is because it's about a journey for those walking through deep feeling and reclaiming their light and returning home to themselves with wisdom and wonder. We begin in the realm of emotion and memory, where your heart has held so much. And then we will rise gently into the fire of creative sovereignty, and then through the alchemy of spirit. These cards are offered not as a prediction, but as a reflection, somewhat like a mirror to the inner movements of your soul. So if you've been feeling raw, or maybe even hopeful, or possibly somewhere in between, this message may hold the light you've been walking towards. Let's begin. So these cards were randomly selected for this reading today. And our journey begins in the waters. Here, the King of Cups invites you to witness the emotional truth that lives beneath the surface. So I'm here to let you know that you are not weak for feeling deeply. You are actually powerful because you stay in that vulnerable space. It takes tremendous courage to do that. And this card reflects the soul's quiet strength and the capacity to hold grief, memory, and love all at once without drowning in any of it. This is a superpower for you. So take a moment to honor the emotional wisdom you actually carry. You have been the safe harbor, probably for many, but now you have to let yourself be held too. So now we move on to the second card placement. Here, standing at the shoreline of becoming, is the Page of Wands. It's wide-eyed, heart-opened, holding the first spark of a new path. Spirit tells me to let you know that your creative fire is stirring, but it actually needs space to grow. So 2 questions that I feel led to ask you are, what boundaries would allow your light to rise without interruption? And the second one, where do you need to protect your enthusiasm from the pull of others' expectations? So this is your sacred yes in the making. It's time to be brave in how you tend to it. So as we move on to the third card placement, in the heart of the spread, the Four of Wands burns gently. It's not as a wild blaze, but as a warm hearth calling you home. And this is the moment of integration, of soul celebration. This is your inner alchemy stabilizing, pain transformed into peace, longing shaped into joy. So you may not have noticed, but you actually have crossed a threshold. And this card is reminding you to honor how far you've come. You are allowed to feel good again. So next we move to card number 4. And this is kind of an unexpected twist because your radiant flame appears within the 5 of Pentacles. And often this card isn't always a positive one, but it's also misunderstood Because here, this card is basically saying that the light that remains, you hold when everything else fades. This is like the part of you that has walked through the cold, and it still carries a spark. I feel led to tell you that you don't need to be whole to be holy, and this card proves that. It's like your light does not wait for perfection. It grows from the cracks you once tried to hide. So one of the strongest messages I want to tell you in this is that you need to shine because of where you've been, not in spite of it. So as we move into card number 5, the angel of integration arrives. It's the Temperance. It's a sacred blending of all that you are. This is not about pushing forward, but it's about flowing in right timing. Here, the fire and water meet in you. It's like a living elixir of soul, vision, and embodied peace. I feel led to tell you that this card is to remind you that, well, that healing is not a race. Action can be gentle, and sacred doesn't mean it has to be dramatic. See, you are already becoming what you seek in perfect divine timing and pace. And so the last card comes from actually my oracle deck I've been working on, the Moonlight Burrow, and it's the return card. I return to myself, whole, wise, and woven with wonder. Well, this card is a perfect card for the kind of tying everything up. This is your arrival. It's not into something new, but into the truth that has always lived inside you. After the waves, after the spark, and after the fire, you are not lost. You are returning. And the path is sacred because it's yours. So, beautiful beloveds, may this reading meet you where you are and remind you of what already is rising within you. Let the truth resonate and inspire you for change and for great things. Thank you for walking in this journey with me, from your tender waters to your radiant flame. You are the light, and you are the one that is returning to it. Namaste.